today I will read Genesis chapter 13. In chapter 12 we saw at the first part the faithfulness of Abram is not yet Abraham, and he believed in God's promises, and he took actions. But in the second part, we saw that his unfaithfulness, or how to say, and he let her woman into the Pharaoh's hands. So it's very not okay, not good, not cool. God involved directly there, but still it will be a punishment after because of that. We will see. Okay, now let's but not to him, but to his offspring in the future. Now we read the chapter 13. So Abram went up from Egypt to the Negev with his wife and everything he had, and Lot went with him. Abram had become very wealthy in livestock and in silver and gold. From the Negev he went from place to place until he came to Bethel, to the place between Bethel and Ai, where his tent had been earlier, and where he had first built an altar. There Abram called on the name of the Lord. So after he how to say, he get out from Egypt, he was trying to find a place to stay, but he didn't find any that it will be that would be good, and arrived in the same place that he went before. That was the best. Now Lot, who was moving about with Abram, also had flocks and herds and tents, but the land could not support them while they stayed together. Whoa! They were that rich that they couldn't stay together. They had too many. For their possessions were so great that they were not able to stay together. Wow! Can it be a blessing, a curse, or something that between you and your brother, to separate you and your brothers, and that is not cool. For their possessions were so great that they were not able to stay together. And quarreling arose between Abram's herdsmen and the herdsmen of Lot. The Canaanites and Perizzites were also living in the land at that time. it's very interesting. If they had so many herds and mans, and why didn't they start to conquering to attack the Canaanites and Perizzites? I don't know why. So Abram said to Lot, "Let's not have any quarreling between you and me, or between your herdsmen and mine, for we are brothers. Is not the whole land before you? Let's part company. If you go to the left, I'll go to the right. If you go to the right, I'll go to the left." So Abraham concluded that it's better to separate them, he and Lot. Let's part company. And he put Lot. Abram put Lot in that decision. Go wherever you want. If you go to the left, I'll go to the right. If you go to the right, I'll go to the left. Lot looked up and saw that the whole plain of the Jordan was well watered, like the garden of the Lord. Well, like the land of Egypt toward Zoar. This was before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So Lot chose for himself the whole plain of the Jordan and set out toward the east. It is good to choose our choices to be on what we see or what is behind that. But how Lot should know what is behind those blessings, seeing, how to say, we will see. So Lot chose for himself the whole plain of the Jordan and set out toward the east. The two men parted company. Abram lived in the land of Canaan, while Lot lived among the cities of the plain and pitched his tents near Sodom. Oh, near Sodom. We will see what is with that Sodom. Now the men of Sodom were wicked, and were sinning greatly against the Lord. Now we see the problem. The Lord said to Abram, and after Lot had parted from him, "Lift up your eyes from where you are and look north and south, east and west. All the land that you see I will give to you and your offspring forever." So Abram was in the right place. "I will make you your offspring like the dust of the earth, so that if anyone could count the dust, then your offspring could be counted. Go, walk through the length and breadth of the land, for I am giving it to you." Well, so yeah, the Abram's choice, but that choice it was before Lot chose. So yeah. So Abram moved his tents and went to live near the great trees of Mamre at Hebron, where he built an altar to the Lord. So he came back where he went before. It was in the right place before. Why did he choose to go to Egypt? Because it was a famine. To not starve him and his animals. I don't know where it was Lot. I think Lot was with him in this all the time. So he went to Egypt and he came back from Egypt to Canaan. That will happen in the future with his offspring. Not him, his offspring. We will see what will happen, and yeah, the chapter was a bit short. What we can learn from this is a blessing, the material blessings we can separate even brothers. Abram and Lot were Abram was the uncle of Lot. Lot was his nephew. But still, it is not a good thing to battle without them or make something, I don't know. Okay, may the God bless me in the next chapter too, and enlighten me, and if this chapter was in Romanian, maybe I would say more, but I have no things to say because I don't know, I don't have the inspiration to say more, or how to say, my English is not very, I mean, I don't know much words to explain everything or to be that fluent, to think in English that much. May the God, and it depends on my day. If sometimes I have more inspiration, sometimes less. Okay, I told that goodbye and God bless you all. You will see me in the next chapter too. Bye.